Why Tinubu can't probe Buhari government? Pirate Elijah Ayodele. Why Tinubu can't probe Buhari government? Primate Elijah Ayodele. Walk Abuja street without security if you are not corrupt. COSEYL Des INEC chairman. Walk Abuja street without security if you are not corrupt. COSEYL Des INEC chairman. This is the shameful character Tinubu is planning to give an appointment at Tiko's aid last week. This is the shameful character Tinubu is planning to give an appointment at Tiko's aid last week. With this, we welcome you all to Imoko BTV, the hottest TV of the moment. We bring you latest updates happening in and around the country. If this is your first time viewing our TV channel, do well to subscribe. Hit the notification bell to keep you updated whenever we drop our videos. Be sure to like, share the video to your friends and your family members so they can be part of what we are doing too. Of course, do not forget to drop your comments at the comment section because we love to hear from you. We love to know your opinion, to know what is your take on this video. We move forward to doing what we know how to do best, and of course that's the news and its analysis. On our screen we have three wonderful headlines for today's news, and the first, why Tinubu can't probe Buhari government. This is coming from Primate Elijah Ayodele. Why Tinubu can't probe Buhari's government. Primate Elijah Ayodele. The news in detail. The leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has suggested why President Bola Tinubu can't probe his predecessor Muhammadu Buhari. Primate Ayodele said Tinubu can't probe Buhari's administration because it would run down his government. His remark is coming when reports claim that Buhari urged Tinubu not to probe his former appointees. Buhari's former spokesman Garba Shehu denied such report, stressing that the former president never made such an appeal. In Lagos said this government will do better than Buhari's administration, but what they need to do about the previous government, they won't be able to do it because if they do, it will run down their government. This government would not be able to probe Buhari's government. Ayodele also urged Tinubu to ensure press freedom and freedom of speech while in his office. He said, I'm not against Tinubu's government. I love it, but at the time when you talk, they start pursuing you. They won't allow freedom of speech when the time comes. I will advise this government to allow press freedom and freedom of speech. That is all the news have for us. All right. One primate who based in Lagos, whose name is Primate Elijah Ayodele, has took up to the internet to say that the reason why the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, who is Tinubu's predecessor, the reason why Tinubu can't probe him is because if he tries to probe the government, to probe the government of the former government of his predecessor, which is Muhammad Buhari, that his own government will run down. It will run down his own government. But my people, I think there is more to this. Yes, there is more to this. There is more to what we can. There is more to just what is written on the screen, and there is more to what the news have. Now let's bring it home. He said, if Tinubu should probe, the reason why if Tinubu should probe Muhammad Buhari's formal appointees and his previous administration, if he tries to probe him, that it will bring down his own government. Now, what do you think? That is the question. What is your mind telling you? Like, what is your mind telling you right now? Because does it mean that Tinubu had something with Muhammad Buhari? Does it mean that there is something that Tinubu had with Muhammad Buhari, that if he should mistakenly drag it to the public by treason, by trying to probe, to checkmate how President Mohamedu ran his own tenure, that it will have to drag his own tenure down? Don't you think that something is fishy about this whole thing? Because looking at it from this perspective, it means if Tinubu should mistakenly try to probe Buhari's government, it means that the cat will be let out of the bag. Now, what is that cat in the bag? What is the secret that they are hiding from the public? What is the secret that they wouldn't let the public know? Wow. Obviously, there is something that will be coming out of that bag. Maybe Buhari is going to do something, something that Tinubu wouldn't want him to do. All right, my people, that is it. He says that, and it went for that to say again that the one thing about Nigeria is if you say the truth or more, they go start to pursue you. That the press, that the freedom of the press is being is not being allowed, like something like that. That the freedom of press is being pressed down. Exactly. That the freedom of press is being dealt with. That the press are not being allowed to exercise their freedom. They're not being allowed to exercise their freedom. They are being subjected to do the bid of the authorities, to do the bid of the leaders, and not to exercise their freedom. And as well, the freedom of speech is being hindered and being manipulated in Nigeria, my people. So the question is it true? I mean, what the primate is talking about, is it true? Because if you look at it somehow, but it true, it true die. Because looking at it from this perspective, the press are not allowed to say the truth. I mean, not necessarily they're not allowed to. They don't go straight to the point to saying the truth because of their life. Yes, that is it. And as well, the citizen as well, they are careful, they are conscious of what they say, so that they don't go start to pursue them. So that is the question. Or is it that the press they talk too much, so they should tame the way they talk? Or is it that the citizens shouldn't say everything? There is a limit to what they have to say in the country. Like, it's so complicated. So I would want us to drop our comments at the comment section so that we can be able to get this analysis very well. All right, that is the news for that. It says by and it talks about Tinubu mistakenly try he won't go probe Buhari government. Hey, waiting in go see ba, he no go like him. Waiting in go see ba, in eye, in ear no fi hear am, in eye no fi see am. He no get the capacity to accommodate waiting in go see for the matter. All right, my people, that is it. That is all for now. We move forward to the next on our headline. We're not going to remain here, so your comments will go a long way to stress the news. Walk Abuja street without security if you are not corrupt. COSEYL, there's INEC chairman. Hey, this one there, truth and dare, truth and be there. They don't they deal. The talk say if they burn you well, make you carry your leg waka Abuja street, drop security for house. If to say you should say you know they corrupt. Na COSEYL they tell INEC chairman this one. They say Muna come, INEC chairman back come make we do one, make we do one on one. If to say really say you know they corrupt, make you no fear. Because they talk say a decent heart fears no accusation. Exactly. Therefore, if you no fear, if to say say you know they corrupt, make you waka the street of Abuja, drop your security for house. Alright, the news in detail. Following allegations of corruption leveled against the national chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEYL, has challenged him to prove his innocence by walking on the streets of Abuja without security personnel. The INEC boss had been accused by opposition parties of compromising the integrity of the electoral body by allegedly manipulating the outcome of the 2023 presidential election. Yakubu had, however, denied all the allegations, insisting that the election which produced Bola Tinubu was free and fair. In a statement on Saturday, the President General of COSEYL, Goodluck Ibem, asked the INEC boss to walk on the street of Abuja on foot without security for 30 minutes if his conscience is clear that he conducted and a free and fair 2023 general election using the bimodal verification accreditation system BVAS for all the election. Conscience, they say, bears no accusation, and truth, they say, is an open wound. We challenge Professor Yakubu on this for the whole world to see. This is a challenge and test of integrity for Yakubu, and if he doesn't accept the challenge, it then tells us who he is and what he did during the general election. Hey, now once the Dell once the there INEC chairman Yakubu I talk say if truly you say you are innocent, if truly um you claim that the election that produced Bola Ahmed Tinubu was free and fair. If that is the case, therefore, come out. Just walk on the street, walk on the street of Abuja on foot without security for just 30 minutes. Ere, e no go pass 30 minutes. Because they talks about a conscience they say fears no accusation, a clear heart fears no accusation, and truth they say is an open wound. Therefore, if to say your mind dey clear, if to say you no do any mago, if to say you no do any if to say you no do anything for this previous election wey produce Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then take up the challenge and walk down the street of Abuja for just 30 minutes without your security officers. And if you refuse to do so, that means you did something. That means there is something you did during the general election. That tells us who you are and what you did, the manipulation you did during the previous election. All right, my people, now let's watch and see if the INEC officer Mahmoud Yakubu will accept this challenge. But now the question is, what are COSEYL? What is COSEYL? What are COSEYL trying to bring out of this? Because if you look at it, probably the INEC officer, the INEC chairman will say, if he walks alone, he will be kidnapped. If he walks alone, he's a household name. He's a public figure. They can kidnap him, and then the kidnappers will charge for a ransom. Yes, that may be the reason why he would not walk down the street of. All right, that is it. The thing is this: the deal has been done. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't become president. He say he don't become president, and no. But make we work out, make we dey see if Yakubu go fit take this challenge. If he can be man enough to take up the challenge and making clear COSEYL say ba see me ba and no be corrupt man. Me ba my conscience declare very say and no do anything bad for this previous election. He should give them he should clear their doubt. Yes, clear the doubt of the public, clear the doubt of COSEYL. Sir Yakubu Muhammad Mahmudu, do well by clearing the doubt of COSEYL and the public. Do well to walk down on foot the street of Abuja so that you can be cleared. Yes, so that we will know, so that the public will know, the masses will know, COSEYL we know that of a truth it was God that produced Bola Ahmed Tinubu and not you for your selfish desires. Alright, my people, we'll stop here and we'll wait for your comment as we move to the last on our screen. It be like Seba now violence we carry come today. This is the shameful character Tinubu is planning to give an appointment. Articles 8 last week. This is the shameful character. Tinubu is planning to give an appointment. Articles 8 last week. The news in detail. Frank Shaibu, the special assistant on public communication to the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, has alleged that President Bola Tinubu is planning to reward the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, with a ministerial position. Shaibu claimed that the appointment is aimed at appreciating Wike for helping Tinubu to rig the election in Rivers State. He insisted that the result the Independent National Electoral Commission uploaded on IREV clearly shows that the election was rigged in the state. Speaking via a statement signed by him, Atiku's aide noted that despite a petition against Wike demanding the ban of Wike for his loyalty to him. The statement reads in part, the presidential election in Rivers State was clearly rigged as evidenced by what INEC has uploaded on IREV. So far, nearly 300,000 Nigerians have signed a petition on change.org demanding visa bans against Governor Wike. Tinubu is now on the verge of appointing Wike as a reward for that disgraceful election. What a shame! And this is the character who claimed to have fought for the actualization of June 12th. Wow. Right, that is it. It talks about say Tinubu is trying to award Nyesom Wike, who is the former governor of Rivers State, for rigging the election that took place, the presidential election that took place in Rivers State. He talks about this is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. He knows that according to what the news is saying, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows that without the help of Wike in Rivers State, without the help of Wike being in Rivers State, he wouldn't have won the election. That the election was rigged, and therefore Tinubu is sorting means to appoint. Is looking for a means to. Is trying to appoint Wike as he's trying to appoint Wike. He's trying to give Wike an appointment. He's trying to give Wike a ministerial position. Wow, 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 wow. Is that what it is? All right, my people, I think we are going to call it a day here, and we'll wait for you all to drop your comments, to drop your observation, what you observe, what you think. Yes, what you think, and what you think. Why Tinubu can't probe Buhari government primate Elijah Ayodele? This is coming from him. He talks about Tinubu no say if he go do gra, go checkmate or probe Buhari government, say it go affect them well, it go affect the government, it will make his government to run down. Alright, my people, I would love to know your comments on this. And the second one, we talk say walk Abuja street without security. Na COSEYL dey make you not because a clear heart, a clear conscience, they say bears no accusation. And the final one, this is shameful. Say, Baba Tinubu, shame no they catch you. Say you want appoint Wike, you want give Wike appointment because he help you rig the 2023 presidential election that took place in Rivers State. Say, this is it. Alright, my people, we want to know your mind, we want to know what you think concerning this video, and that can only be done when you drop your comments at the comment section. Remember, you are viewing Imokobi TV, the hottest TV of the moment. If you've not subscribed, please do well to do so. Turn on the notification bell so that you will be getting updates whenever we drop our videos. Be sure to like, be sure to share this video to your friends and your family members so they can also be part of what we are doing here. We love you so much, and we say thank you for your time. We do not take you for granted. Do be safe as long as you remain a better citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and together we shall take Nigeria to the next level.